Okay, so today we are going to practice how to convert each of these into standard form. So slope-intercept form, remember, is y equals mx plus b. Point-slope form is this. Right, so it has a point and a slope. Remember, the point is the x1, y1. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. Remember, this can't be negative. And a, b, and c can't be fractions or decimals. That's what it means for a, b, and c to be integers. Okay, so this is going to help you work on your review packet that I gave you guys yesterday. Alright, so the first example, it's asking you to convert this into standard form. Okay, so the first thing you need to realize is what is standard form. So for this problem, I have to move the x to the left-hand side. To do that, right, I have to subtract it because right now it's positive. Alright, so now I have two problems. This is a fraction and it's negative. So to get rid of my fraction, I have to get rid of my 5. So to save a step, I'm actually going to multiply everything by negative 5. When I multiply this side by negative 5, the 5's cancel out, right, because it's eventually going to be 5 over 5. Negative times a negative is a positive. This becomes negative 5y. Negative times a negative is a positive. I cannot reduce. A, b, and c are not fractions or decimals. A is not negative. Done. Alright, next example. It's asking you to write this in standard form. So again, this is what standard form looks like. So I have not taught you how to write it in standard form with a slope and a y-intercept. So the first thing you have to do is put it into y equals mx plus b. Right, that's my hint. So put it into y equals mx plus b first. Now move this over, so it's negative 5/4 x plus y equals 2. So same problem, right? This is negative and a fraction. So to get rid of it, let's multiply everything by negative 4. So those cancel out, the negatives cancel out, and there's my final answer. So this one is asking you also to put it into standard form. So to do that, first thing you need to do is distribute. When you multiply the 4/5 times the 5, or 5 over 1, it's going to simplify to 4. Right? 20 over 5 also will give you 4. And then the last thing is, if you want, subtract 1. Move that over. Right? Because the c is just a constant. It's just a number by itself. So now I would have to move the positive 4/5 x over, right, because it's asking me to put it into standard form. It's so again, we have to get rid of my denominator as well as the negative. These are very all similar. And there you go. It's in standard form. So now it's asking you to write it in standard form. So look at what they give you, right? They're giving us a point and a slope. So for this problem, it would make sense to put it into point slope form. So this is x1, y1. Now, if you wanted to put it into slope-intercept form, you could. The only problem is you're going to have to find the b, and that's just more work. So if you do point slope form, right, now to put it into standard form, we would distribute and then move the 5 over. actually, I'm sorry, I'm not even done. I have to, sorry, we're not done because it's not in standard form. I have to move the negative 4x over. So I'm going to add 4x to both sides. And now I'm done. All right, so just make sure you go back to see what the directions ask for. So if it's asking for standard form, make sure it's in ax plus by equals c form. And remember, a can't be negative, a, b, and c can't be fractions or decimals, so we should be okay. And I can't reduce the 4, the 1, and the 3.